Hello guys, what is up? Happy Wednesday. I decided to pop in and do like a little cooking video. So sorry, my voice, I had some morning sickness and unfortunately I kind of lose my voice the way I object. Sorry, I know that's a lot of information, but I'm coming today to do a little cooking video. Oh yeah, you guys probably also see I got some crochet locks done by a friend of mine from church. Her name is Jillian. Woo, woo. I was like, not only have I found someone that could braid my hair, she's an islander from St. Lucia, and she's just the sweetest ever. Like, my new church family is amazing. Well, our new church family, of course, Jeff is included. But what I'm making today is ramen, and then I'm also making crab rangoon. So I've been dying for some crab rangoon. I've not found it around in town yet. Like all the Thai food places and everything, I have not seen it on the menu. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own. So for the crab rangoon, I am using this cream cheese. They didn't have regular cream cheese, so I just picked this up, whatever. I got the wonton wrappers. I'm using this claw crab meat, so that should be good. It was cheaper than the regular meat. Chopped garlic, Worcestershire sauce, and some scallions, and then of course salt and pepper. And then for the ramen, I am using chicken broth. The meat I'm gonna use is this beef chuck blade steak. I'm gonna thinly slice it once it gets done cooking. It was just super cheap, $3.90. I might roast the garlic flakes that I chop up in some bacon fat, so I got that. I got bean sprouts, some cilantro, because I love cilantro in broth, soy sauce. I got baby corn, sesame oil, garlic, fresh ginger. Not sure if I'm using this because I'm kind of making this up as I go. I'll also use scallions. And then I got this paste. Okay, guys, I don't know how to say this. Gochujang? I don't know, but I know it's a red pepper paste. I also got some shiitake mushrooms, like 2, because Jeff hates mushrooms. So that's for me. And then I got this just for the noodles, not the flavor packs. So I'm going to get started. I think in my head, I'm like, this broth will be super good if I season the beef with salt and pepper and cook it on the grill. I don't know. I just kind of feel like that flavor would be amazing. Plus like the bacon, garlicky flavor and the spicy red pepper flakes. Like, I think it's gonna work. So let's get started. Okay, to make the crab rangoon, I have put in that whole package of cream cheese. I actually like the consistency of this cream cheese because it was soft. I didn't even have to like melt it down. To this, I'm gonna add some green onions, and then I have the white parts too, and then I'm gonna add the crab meat. So we're just gonna add that right on in. I'm gonna give it like a couple of splashes of Worcestershire sauce, and then I will season with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna give this a mix. All right, so this is what the mix looks like. I'm thinking that I'm just gonna pop this into the fridge for a little bit. And then once my ramen broth is done, we will get going. All right, I've got some bacon in this pan cooking. And then once this cooks a little bit more, I am going to add the garlic chips. There's a place in Chicago called My. Best ramen to me ever, and they have a spicy ramen that me and Jeff always get, and they use pork belly. I couldn't find any pork belly at the store I was at, so I was like, oh, I'll just use bacon. And then they do the garlic chips, so I'll cook the garlic chips in with the bacon, Because ramen is all about the broth, right? Broth has to be spot on, and I want it spicy. All right, so that is our bacon. It looks good. I'm not gonna cook it until crispy because I want it to like get incorporated with all the other flavors. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in the garlic. So the garlic is gonna get nice and toasty in there too. Oh my gosh, the garlic is getting so nice and golden and toasty, which looks and smells incredible. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to add in ginger that I chopped and all of those scallions that I chopped. And give that a stir. Okay, I've got those shiitake mushrooms and the bean sprouts, and I'm going to put those right in. Then I also have the baby corn. This is just stuff that I like. You can use whatever vegetables, ingredients that you want to use. They didn't have any seaweed. I know a lot of times seaweed comes in it, but it's what you like. You may want to put spinach in your ramen. I don't know. I don't care. You may not want ginger or mushrooms. So it just depends on what you like. I'm also going to go ahead and put this whole bunch of cilantro in there. Okay, now for this paste. Look at this. This paste is so dark. I'm so scared, but I need to try to see just how much I want in the ramen. It's so flavorful. It's spicy, but it's flavorful. That's really good. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna take like a big tablespoon like this and throw it in. I actually might throw another tablespoon in just because that is like super flavorful. It's not just like spicy. It's like onion and garlic and stuff, and you can taste salt, and I like it. I like it. And then next, I'm gonna add in chicken broth. I know that I'm using beef as the meat, but I really didn't want to have beef broth. That was a little too dark. So I am adding in the broth now. Okay, to the broth, I am going to add in some soy sauce. So a couple of splashes of the soy. And then I'm also going to add in a little bit of sesame oil. And then again, I'm just gonna stir that around. That broth looks absolutely delicious. And then instead of smoked paprika, I'm just gonna use some red chili flakes because I want this nice and spicy. I don't really want it smoky. I want it spicy, you know? Now that that's come to a boil, I am going to turn this down to simmer. Now I'm taking these noodles and I'm just dipping them right into the broth while it's simmering. Have a few more packs to open. Look how delicious this beef is. It's so tasty, and I just did salt and pepper. So now I'm adding it to the ramen pot. Uh-oh, don't get away, little guy. And then I am just going to slowly stir it in. You can see that those 3 packs of ramen were like plenty. Okay guys, time to fill the wonton wrappers for the crab rangoon. This is not authentic. Please don't hold me like that's not authentic crab rangoon, because I don't know, okay? I just know what I like. I'm just folding them over, very simple. I'm pregnant. I don't want to be doing a whole bunch. So here is the wonton wrapper. Here's our filling. So I was just going to take a nice little dollop and put it here. I'm about to film this. And then around the edges, I was just gonna add some water and just do it like this. I don't really feel like doing the basket form today. I just want to just close them up. And there you go. Okay, so I put an egg in this cup. I'm gonna get a swish of water, and then I'm going to whisk this up. And then I am going to brush the crab rangoon with a little bit of this. And then I'm just going to place these into the deep fryer. I have it at 375. Probably put it at 350. All right, guys, everything is all done. So here's the finished look at my spicy ramen with beef. And then here are the crab rangoons that I made with some homemade sweet and sour sauce. I want to taste one. So good. So freaking good. All right, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for cooking with me, and I'll see you all later. Bye.